Have you ever wondered how our genes can influence our health? Can they predispose us to rare diseases like MOYAMOYA disease? Now imagine a disease so rare and unique that it's named after its visual representation, MOYAMOYA, meaning puff of smoke in Japanese. This rare cerebrovascular condition is characterized by the narrowing of arteries in the brain, leading to the development of a network of tiny vessels to compensate for the blockage. But what role do our genes play in all this? Could they be the hidden key, unlocking the mysteries of MOYAMOYA disease? What if we told you that a single gene, the RNF213, found predominantly in East Asians, could be associated with this intriguing condition? What if the secrets of this disease and its treatment lie within our very own genetic code? It's a fascinating world, isn't it? The world of genetics, where each strand of DNA tells a unique story. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's dive deep into the world of genetics and unravel the mysteries of MOYAMOYA disease. Imagine the blood vessels in your brain as highways for blood cells. Now, think about what would happen if these highways started to narrow down. This is what happens in a condition called MOYAMOYA disease. Picture it like an ongoing construction project that's causing traffic jams in your brain. The main routes, or large blood vessels, start to narrow down and eventually close off. But the brain, being the master problem solver that it is, tries to create detours by developing smaller, weaker blood vessels. The trouble is, these detours or collateral vessels aren't as sturdy or efficient as the original highways. They're more like back roads, winding, narrow, and prone to accidents. These accidents can cause serious problems like strokes or seizures. It's a bit like trying to reroute all the traffic from a major highway onto a small country road. Things are bound to get messy. So, MOYAMOYA disease is like a roadblock in the brain's highways, causing traffic jams of blood cells. But what causes this roadblock? Let's find out. You know how you inherit your eye color or height from your parents? Similarly, you can also inherit certain health risks. This is where the RNF213 gene comes into play in MOYAMOYA disease. The genetics of MOYAMOYA disease are fascinating, and at the center of it all stands the RNF213 gene. Picture this gene as a blueprint, guiding the construction of your body's structures. But what happens when there's a glitch in the blueprint? That's when things get interesting. In MOYAMOYA disease, mutations in the RNF213 gene can predispose individuals to the condition. This is especially true in the East Asian population. Think of it as a faulty instruction manual that leads to the formation of narrow blood vessels in the brain instead of the standard wide ones. But it's not all doom and gloom. Understanding this genetic link offers potential for preventive screening and new treatment approaches. It's like being handed a map to navigate a previously unexplored terrain. The more we learn about the RNF213 gene and its association with MOYAMOYA disease, the closer we get to mitigating its impact. So, the RNF213 gene is like a faulty blueprint that can lead to the construction of narrow blood vessels in the brain. But how do we identify this disease early on? Imagine you're on a treasure hunt, but instead of treasure, you're looking for signs of MOYAMOYA disease. What would you look for? Just like in a hunt, you would need specific tools to uncover MOYAMOYA disease. In this case, our tools are medical imaging studies like magnetic resonance imaging or MRI and magnetic resonance angiography or MRA. These powerful technologies can reveal the characteristic narrowing of the internal carotid artery and circle of Willis, which are hallmarks of this disease. But what are the symptoms that might lead someone to undergo these tests? Patients with MOYAMOYA disease can experience cerebral ischemic events, which are essentially episodes of reduced blood flow to the brain. This can lead to symptoms like sudden numbness or weakness, especially on one side of the body. Seizures can also occur, presenting as episodes of uncontrolled electrical activity in the brain. Lastly, hemorrhage or bleeding in the brain can be another alarming symptom. Early detection and treatment of MOYAMOYA disease can change the course of the disease. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay healthy. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.